Good morning, students. Today we will continue this chapter. So, open your book at page number 91. Let us read. Pushing a baby's pram is easy, but pushing a car is hard. This is because more work needs to be done to push a heavier object. Whenever force is applied to move an object from one place to another, work is said to have been done. Work is the product of force and distance, or work is equal to force multiplied distance. Thus, even if force is applied but the body does not move, no work is said to be done. If the muscles of a boy apply force and push but the car does not move, the distance covered by the car is zero, as anything multiplied by 0 equals 0. Work done is also do a work we need to apply force. To push a heavy thing need more work. So work is equal to force multiply distance. If we cannot move a thing, that means work is 0 because distance is 0. Now come to the next page. Machines. Machines make our work easier. By using machines we can save on muscular force. Cars and aircraft are machines that help us move from one place to another. Not all machines are as big as complex as aircraft. Let us learn about some simple machines. Some simple machines have been in use from the times of early men. Machines work faster. It makes our work easy to do. So we use different types of machines. Now we are going to read about machines. Lever. A lever is a rod that helps us lift things. The lever rests on a fixed point called the fulcrum. Applying a little muscular force on one end of the rod exerts a great force on the other end. The spoon being used to open a tin cover. The man using the rod to move a stone are examples of levers. Scissors and nutcrackers works on the principle of levers too. These are working on the principles of lever. Lever works as machine. Fixed point of a lever is called fulcrum. Nutcracker scissors are also examples of levers. Inclined plane. Lifting big boxes straight up into a truck is hard work. It is easier if the boxes are pushed in using a ramp. The ramp is an example of an inclined plane. It is hard to walk straight up steep hilly roads. It is easier if one walks in a zigzag manner. This breaks the climb up the road into many inclined planes. This sloping plane is called inclined plane. Now these are examples of inclined plane. It makes to move things onto the high place in a easier. Come to the next page. Screw. A screw is an inclined plane that is rolled around a cylinder. When the screw is turned, it moves forward. Wheel and axle. An axle is a rod that passes through the center of a wheel. When the axle is rotated, the wheel also rotates. In a bicycle, the pedals move the axle, thus moving the bicycle forward. Screw is made of a thin cylinder-shaped metal. Inclined plane is rolled around. Wheel and axle helps to roll. By rolling the wheel, things move. Wedge. A wedge is inclined plane that when pushed in applies a sideways force. An axe and knife are examples of a wedge. When the blade of an axe is pushed against a log, it applies a sideways force splitting the wood. Pulley. A pulley is an arrangement of a rope around a wheel or cylinder that is used to raise or lower heavy objects. In an illustration below, the lady is using a pulley to bring up a bucket full of water from the So wedge is a machine. Example of wedge are axe. It helps to split things. You can see a use of a pulley in a well to bring up the water by pulling the rope. Okay, so student, read this chapter very carefully. See you in the next class.